everyone, it's Angie Lyle here. I know it's been a long time since I've done a video like this. Honestly, I've been so busy. But don't worry, nobody's dying or anything. I just wanted to share with you something that I found at Trader Joe's. And I'm hoping beyond hope that it's really everything that it says that it is. Chilaquiles Rojo. And I have to go back a step because when I was in Chicago recently, my daughters and I went to this place called Yolk, Y-O-L-K. Great place for breakfast. We had the best chilaquiles verdes. Yeah. And anyway, so good. We were so addicted. We went back again before we had to go home. So it's really hard to find that here in Kansas City, and especially here in Waldo. Nobody's really making it. I have had it at the Cheesecake Factory, but it's just kind of like an Americanized version of it. So I'm really curious to see how this turns out and if it's as easy as they say it's gonna be, because I've been so busy. I can't even make a decent video. As a matter of fact, I'm recording this on my phone and I'm gonna edit it all together in Splice later on. I'm really concerned about how the tortillas are gonna taste, because that's really what makes the chilaquiles so great. All right, so it says to remove the sauce pouch and place in warm water to thaw. So we're gonna take this out. I'm gonna show you everything that's in it. Okay, right away I see a problem. Okay. Oh, this is loose in here. All right. So we got the tortilla chips, which look like standard corn tortilla chips. We got this cotija cheese, which looks like almost like Parmesan. It's not quite the queso fresco that you get from like Aldi's. And then the sauce, and this is the sauce that they want to put in the hot water. So we're gonna have my assistant work on that. All right, while that is in there, we're gonna remove pouches of tortilla strips and cheese and set aside. Heat 1 tablespoon of oil in a skillet over medium-high. Add chicken and vegetables, which is inside this pouch, loose, I might add. Cook for 4 to 5 minutes, stirring regularly. Add contents of the sauce pouch, along with half of a cup of water. All right, so what we have going on here are the package, which called for water. Yeah, I guess it's a half a cup of water. I'm gonna add some eggs because this dish to me needs to have scrambled eggs in it to really be chilaquiles. Then we have these tortilla chips, which are questionable. We'll see how we like them when we're done. The cheese and the sauce is over there thawing out in my hot water. Got my grill going, and I'm gonna fire up my other pan for my eggs, because I wanna cook some eggs to go along with my stuff. And when this is nice and hot, I will add in all the stuff. All right. And we're gonna pour this in. Which then it says you cook for 4 to 5 minutes, stirring regularly. I'm going to add and scramble my eggs. Farm fresh eggs, always the best. What I love about Waldo in my neighborhood is that there's a lot of people that have their own chickens in the neighborhood. So finding farm fresh eggs in Waldo, Kansas City is easy to do. Now I've cooked a lot of chicken dishes like this from Trader Joe's, and usually like the chicken fried rice, generally the chicken does thaw out and tastes really pretty good once it's cooked up. Okay, so now it's time to pull this stuff out. And I will say that it didn't thaw out as fast as it took for the other stuff to cook. So you might want to start your sauce a little bit earlier than I did. Okay, so then we are going to pour this and the water into the pan. I actually turned my heat down a little bit because the sauce was taking so long. Just gonna crank it back up again. And we're gonna add the water. Ooh, that smells spicy. Okay, cook for 2 more minutes. Okay, yeah, see, that's still a little frozen right there. So, okay, that's good to know. Oh yeah, that's looking pretty delicious, and it smells good too. It's like a nice spicy red sauce smell. So I think we're ready to do the next step, which says to add tortilla strips to the skillet for about 1 minute to soften the chips to the desired texture. Then garnish with cheese, and then over here it says your serving suggestions would be to add sour cream and avocado, which I don't have, but then to top with the scrambled or fried eggs, which is why I did these scrambled eggs. So we're gonna open up these tortillas. Has anybody else noticed that when you try to open anything from Trader Joe's, it's impossible to do it by hand? You have to use scissors. I mean, this is pretty much par for the course. Every time we try to open something from Trader Joe's, I just give up and use scissors all the time. Drop these in. Maybe turn down the heat. It didn't say to turn it down, but I'm assuming now would be a good time to turn it down. We'll add these in and let them get soft. The dish that we had the tortillas layered on the bottom, right? And then all their stuff was kind of piled on top. And one of the things that really stood out for me was the green onions. I really liked how they used the green onions with the chili verde sauce. So I'm wanting to try a green chili version of this. Okay, what do you think? We should probably plate it up. Nice serving. It's supposed to serve, it has 2.5 servings. What is that? 2.5. Why would they do that? That seems weird. Okay, there's my half. Scrambled eggs maybe on top. You could probably top it with some more salsa. And then they don't give you a lot of this cheese, but especially in a family that likes cheese. All right, this looks really pretty good. Okay, I'm ready for the final taste. I hope it's everything that I've dreamed about and more. It's not spicy at all. That's good. Not spicy. I'm gonna try these tortilla chips again. Okay, homemade tortilla chips taste so much better in this dish. But for what we got, I don't remember what it was. It's probably $5 or $6. Not bad. I'd buy it again. Not bad at all.